The courts in Nigeria have lost its glory. The role of the judiciary in determining the outcome of elections is no longer what it should be. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Depending on where you are watching us from, welcome to BMS News. Yesterday, we saw what happened at the Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court affirmed the election of the Kano State Governor, the Plateau State Governor, Abia State, and Bauchi State governors. Well, guys, look at what is trending on the internet today and which has made so many persons to start speaking up on this issue. First, let me begin with Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State. Supreme Court verdict: Otti commends Tinubu for being neutral. The Abia State Governor, Alex Otti, has thanked President Bola Tinubu for allowing the judiciary to discharge its duty independently, which saw him and other governors win their cases at the Supreme Court. Now, guys, there is a question here begging for an answer. Does the president have the right to interfere on a court case, especially relating to electoral disputes? Because we saw yesterday almost all the governors are busy thanking Bola Ahmed Tinubu for not interfering in the Supreme Court case. So does it mean that Tinubu can interfere in the Supreme Court case? Does it mean that if the president is not neutral, justice cannot serve in Nigeria? Guys, look at what most Nigerians have to tell Alex Otti. I belong to God said, then I'm worried. What a country Nigeria has become. And this one said, why thanking the president? Is he supposed to interfere in what the judiciary does? I don't get it. And Saga said, thought the judiciary supposed to be independent and not partial. Why thanking anyone for people doing their jobs? Guys, I wonder what really happened. Why all these governors that won this election are busy thanking Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Watch this video where also the Plateau State Governor is also thanking Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Under the Bola Tinubu dispensation, there is some kind of hope in the system, in the climate, about what the judiciary had delivered today.
Yes. In my first interaction with the press, I did make that point. For an African president not to intrude into the political space, we must say kudos to Mr. President.
You think he did not?
I think he did not. If he had used, the Nigerian president is one of the most powerful presidents. And if he decides to use his powers wrongly and intrude into the political arena, he could unsettle a lot of things. But today, I believe, he allowed their lordships to do their work, and they did it according to the dictates of conscience and according to law, and I'm proud of them.
I mean, for those who have lost hope in the judiciary, who thought that the judiciary is being on the market and on the rack for sale, what do you have to say?
That is exactly what the Supreme Court did today, to show that the judiciary, justice is not for sale. I wish you were in court, Sherwood, to hear some of the comments of their lordships. First of all, what they said today, a lot of the cases that went wrong, which were corrected today, shows that there is a wake-up call for both the bar and the bench. There are many, many cases that ought not to have gone to court. They were taken to court by lawyers, and I think we need to address that. Maybe there needs to be some penalty for those kind of mischievous cases which are abuse of court process. There must be a sanction. And it is that gives the judges the latitude, the platform, to also be able to misapply the law.
But there are those who will say, Governor Mutwang, that if it was to be some politicians who really want to wield their political power using the courtrooms, that their party, that a party in power will have taken it all.
Yeah, the political parties also have a role to play. When the political parties don't do their homework and leave loopholes, disobey their own rules of engagement, disobey their own constitutions and guidelines for elections, then they open the window for lawyers and the courts to be able to misbehave. And so it also means that the political parties have to ensure that the processes, their internal processes, are fair and just, and they are very transparent. If not, we'll continue to have this vicious cycle of very laborious litigations, which are very energy sapping and distracting from the purpose of governance.
I've spoken to quite a few people when this was developing. I remember a conversation I had with someone like Daniel Boala, who had, at the time when he was speaking about it, he sounded unpopular. And I mean, I remember my conversation with a member of the House of Representatives from Plateau State. I mean, quite a few of them, especially about Plateau State.
Yeah.
But for you, this has created a lot of political tension in Plateau.
You see, in Nigeria today, the judiciary constitutional responsibility to determine the outcome of election cases has always elicited mixed reaction. The petitioner who succeed will always applaud the judiciary, while the respondents may make a few scathing remarks about the judgment, and sometimes you will hear words like corrupt judges, compromised justice system, democracy in the mud. Guys, these are words which you'll be hearing from the respondent who lost in the court case. Today, what are we seeing? Those who have won the case all are now praising the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the question I'm asking this morning is this: does the president have right over the judiciary? Guys, let's hear your view on the comment section. Please remember, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and also please don't fail to turn on your notification bell in order to be getting our updates.